It has been a really long time since I've been on here. If you're new, hey, I'm Erica, and I am fighting a chronic illness, going through ups and downs in real time. So welcome. I just received like 400 new subscribers. I'm sure a lot of you guys found my profile from the Inside Edition interview that I did about this rare disease that I was diagnosed with. So I'm just here to really establish who I am in this point in my life, because things have changed dramatically with what I'm going through, and I'm now to a place where I am comfortable with sharing my experiences with fighting an invisible illness, and also shedding light on the many signs that I had throughout childhood. So I'm comfortable now. I don't have to pop in, pop out with no one knowing what's going on. But this is something that I've been going back and forth to the doctors for since 2021. It's something that I've been hit hard with since 2020 as far as relapse. So I'm just here reintroducing myself to my old subscribers and getting a little bit more personable with my new subscribers, because I see a lot of y'all commenting. And I also have like a lot of people DMing me and emailing me prayers and being very like understanding of what I'm going through. I think the craziest part about having an illness, a chronic illness, is it being invisible, and people generally don't take it serious because they can't see what's going on. I really can't do that much, y'all. Truthfully, I cannot, which is why I come in and come out when needed or whatever, but I cannot do as much as I would like. I have to take my time doing the simplest tasks. So in the midst of that, I try to like advocate for myself and others who are going through chronic issues, which is why I am grateful to have been able to establish antisynthetase syndrome with an interview. That disease is very rare, one, and with that disease comes other issues, other symptoms, and other problems with your health. I'm grateful for the fact that coming out and talking about this publicly didn't have backlash, because it could have went left. So I am grateful that when I decided to speak up and advocate for what I was going through, that it received the light that it needed to. I definitely feel like society has a odd depiction on what having a disability seems like, and honestly it's just somebody who looks normal like me if I'm not wearing oxygen. So I'm doing this for those people who don't have a voice or feel like they don't have a voice, because at one point in time my voice was not heard, and I felt like the only way I could really get people or a person to understand what I'm really going through mentally and physically and emotionally and spiritually is to speak on it. I am year 2, about to be year 3 into my diagnosis, and I'm a little bit stronger, and I'm a little bit more comfortable, and I'm a little bit more aware of everything that goes down with antisynthetase syndrome. So I said I'm about to start trying to raise awareness in the way that I can. The way that I do it is just through social media, and I've only come across 5 people in total out of all of the other DMs of people with chronic illnesses. I've only come across 5 people in those DMs who has antisynthetase syndrome, one being in London. And I just wanted to say thank you to the people who are having open hearts and open minds about this, because this is something so scary. It can sneak up on you, and I try to like make sure that people take their health a little bit more serious, whether they're having small symptoms or huge symptoms of something. You never know. It can actually be something manifesting into something huge, like what I'm going through right now. It attacked my lungs. So the disease that I'm diagnosed with, a symptom of it is interstitial lung disease. Another symptom of it is the myositis disease. Another symptom of it is arthritis-like symptoms. I know that I always go ghost, and now you see why. Because I'm fighting something chronic, and one day you're decent, the next week you're not, the next month, the next year you're not okay, and it's a mental battle. You can end up in a very dark space when you are going through something chronic like this, and especially when you are dealing with a life limit. You are really lost and confused on what to do every day with yourself. So I am here to speak up for the people of the chronic community, people who are dealing with invisible illnesses, and just people who are dealing with rare diseases as well. I don't know if I can be consistent with YouTube because of this chronic illness. I cannot work. I went through a period of not being able to move. I would get 1 or 2 days out of the month when I could actually pop out and seem normal, when people didn't know what I was going through. I am gaining everything back that I lost. I had to go through a lifestyle change. Like, this is nothing that you will get back to who you were with. This is something that you have to learn how to grow with. So I am in the process of doing that right now as we speak. I am doing pretty well now, but at first I wasn't. I'm not sure if I'll ever be back to a point that low. I pray that I don't, but I am aware that when you have a disease like this, it can go left and it can go south really fast. So I am prepared mentally for whatever is going to happen. And as far as lung transplant goes, I have been to 2 places already. I am trying to work on going to a 3rd place. People are always commenting, and I think it is so insensitive to say something like this on somebody's post, but can't you just get a lung transplant? It's not like getting a new tire. It's not like getting your hair done. It's not nothing you just do. Sometimes people who go to lung transplant centers become denied because they are a risk to do a surgery like that on. So it is a lot that you have to like go through. I'm also the type of person that is not in a rush. I sit and wait on God's timing. I do what I need to do on my end as much as I can, but you have to let God do the rest. You can't rush things. So I'm so grateful to have a strong mind and to be able to just focus on God being ahead of me and working things out for me. For over a year now, I have been on the autoimmune protocol diet, and I have been eating according to my blood type since a teenager. So I have done plenty of diets. I've done the paleo diet, I've been pescatarian, I've been a vegan. What haven't I done? And if you click the link in my bio, you can see the ebook that I created based on the autoimmune protocol diet. It's a 4-week meal plan. I don't know if I will see you guys the next time on a video like this or not. Just stay tuned, and I will definitely keep people updated as far as how lung transplant situation goes. If it goes, you know, I'm a believer in God. I feel like anything can be reverted back to what it was. So yes, I pray for everybody. I send all of my love and my hugs to everybody always. So I'm about to go to sleep. So bye. I'll see you guys the next time. I love y'all. You need to do this. It's I'm having brain fog. I can't even talk. So learning, like, I'm all over the place. It makes sense now. It makes sense why I would not be able to get words out of my mouth sometimes, why I wouldn't be able to think clearly, or why I wouldn't be able to explain the simple thing that is in my head when I'm having a conversation. Like, it makes so much sense now.